Fucking Chelsea.
Bye-bye.
Up the Chelsea.
Hey guys,
Up the fucking Chelsea. Good fucking man.
Mate.
Great win tonight.
See you Sunday.
have a good one. Guys, before you watch the video, check out the sponsor Match Bingo. It's bingo with a twist. Instead of playing with numbers, you would play with things that happen in a match. It could be goals, assists, offsides. If you were playing today, there was a lot of goals. If you had them, you cross out your lines, you win lots and lots on your prizes. It's £2 to enter. Got to be over 18, guys. Click the link below. Download Match Bingo. Let me know how you get on. You will not be disappointed. Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm standing outside Stamford Bridge after a 4-3 win against Manchester United. Charlie, my friend, magical scenes. And Cole Palmer, what a magical player.
Mate, football, fucking hell. I mean, yeah, I don't really know what to say, mate, you know. Can't quite believe what's just happened. You know, we're in control at 2 up, we then self-destruct and throw it away. And then we somehow rescue it right at the death with a deflected goal and a penalty, both in added time. I mean, I don't know where to start with that, mate. Look, I'm delighted we've won. You know, the streak's over against United. We've beaten them for the first time in the league since 2017. Those things are really important. The fact we showed character and some desire to fight all the way to the end is great, but we can't ignore what we saw. And it's the same patterns again. You know, shocking defensively. That's another 3 goals conceded. Again today, that's over 50 goals conceded this season. Defensively, we look an absolute shambles. And there's just no control of the game, mate. No leadership, no one's taking responsibility for anything. Enzo and Caicedo, I'm a bit worried about them in midfield. Mistakes being made. To be honest, mate, Caicedo was like fucking Lee Mack in Soccer Aid in midfield today, mate. He was awful. He was just giving the ball away. He's rightfully hooked. Look, I think he's going to be a good player for us, but you can't keep having games like that. You can't be doing it. But
what do you put that down to, Charlie?
I think there's a complete lack of structure. I think there's a lack of communication. There's a lack of authority on the pitch. There's no one's really like telling each other what to do. I think it comes from the manager as well, the way the team's set up. But ultimately, like once you're on the pitch, you've got to take responsibility for your performances. You making mistakes like that and giving the ball away and not making simple passes, that's not the manager's fault. That's on you, and that's on you, and that's got to change. But in terms of the positives, mate, you know, I was ready to come in here and just absolutely slate this team and like just get rid of the club, sack everyone off. I'll come back next season, but we somehow managed to pull something out of the bag. And you know what? There is something likeable about this team. There is a fight. There is a desire to keep going right until the end, which we haven't seen in Chelsea teams for quite a long time. So that is a positive, but there are still quite a lot of negatives from today. But that United are fucking awful, by the way, mate, and they almost beat us. And do you know how embarrassing that would have been for us, and how much of a damning indictment it would be on us if that hadn't happened. But ultimately, mate, we are Cole Palmer FC. That's the reality. Like, if he doesn't do anything, we're fucked, and that's not a sustainable way to play football. I keep saying it time and time again. What we're doing is not sustainable. Yes, it's great and we love it, and his limbs were amazing, and you know everyone was going mad, and it's what football's all about, and you take it. But when you sort of sit back and reflect on it, and you analyse it, and you look back, like, mate, we can't keep playing like being as defensively shit as we are, and hoping Cole Palmer turns up with the goods, because at some point he won't turn up with the goods, and he will have a dip in form. That's the reality. And then what answers are we going to find then? I don't know.
You're right, we are Cole Palmer FC, but you know what? I don't want to make this comparison, it's far too early for this. Eden Hazard used to bring out those moments.
Yeah, of
but
course.
One thing Hazard didn't do, unlike Palmer, I feel like Palmer, I don't know how to explain, Palmer just gets you so many goals. Like, I don't remember Hazard scoring hat-tricks like this. I mean, he is carrying this Chelsea team. More than Hazard really ever did in a game. I don't remember, but when I say that, by the way, let me just clarify. Of course Hazard carried us. But what I'm saying, I don't remember Hazard scoring hat-tricks, winning us games that couldn't be won. Like, you just don't win those games.
Yeah, I mean, like, what he's doing is absolutely exceptional. Like, he is an unbelievable player. He's signing up the season. He should be Young Player of the Year.
He should be Player of the Year.
I mean, he's not going to be, because we're not going to win the league. So, but I mean, yeah, look, he's right up there in the conversation. What he's doing in his first year of senior football, first year of playing regular football, is phenomenal. I don't think anyone expected him to do this. The fact he's doing it week in, week out, carrying this team, and what he's doing is not being appreciated as much as it should be because we're so shit and we're mid-table. It's not being fully appreciated what he's doing. People need to realise how good this guy is. He is the real deal, and he's up there with the likes of Saka. He's up there with the likes of Foden. Like, he is proving that he can do it at the highest level in the pressure moments. All right, yeah, 2 penalties again today. So what? Penalties are goals. People can't remember that penalties are goals. It still counts. The ball goes in the back of the net. It all counts. Doesn't matter. It comes off your arse. It's a penalty. It's a tap. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. We'll just say.
And his output is phenomenal.
Yeah. Regarding the penalty, I mean, Madueke and Palmer, they had a bit of a spat over that.
But this goes back to my point, mate. It's a complete lack of leadership and authority. Why is there just not a set penalty taker? Palmer takes the penalties, and that's it. There's no debate. The only time there should ever be a passing of a penalty is if you're 3 or 4-0 up and you're just giving it to someone to boost their confidence or give them a goal. Otherwise, you have the set taker, and that person is taking the penalties until further notice. By not setting a designated taker, Pochettino showing a lack of authority, a lack of leadership, and thankfully we had the likes of Enzo on the pitch today to actually move Madueke away. If Enzo wasn't playing, we saw what happened against Leicester when Sterling took it. There could have been a similar thing. So there he is.
There he is, baby.
Sign him up for 8 more years. Palmer again. Palmer again. Palmer again. Ole, ole.
It was the best birthday gift ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm celebrating today, 28. Thank you, Cole.
Thank you, Cole.
Thank you, Cole, man. Thank you.
That was perfect gift.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, you know what I mean? What he's doing is just outrageous. But look, I mean, Pochettino, we actually saw passion from him. I don't know if you've seen the clip, mate, when we scored that winner, and he was going mad as well. Don't forget, look, whether you like him or not, whether he's doing a good job, which he isn't, I don't think he really is. That relief that he must be feeling is huge, because if a negative result, even a 3-3, would be standing here and we're thinking that's not good enough because of what we did against Burnley. So that's massive for him. This is a huge lift for everyone at the club. I'm not saying, again, it's a false dawn and they're going to go and push on and stuff, but there needs to be, this means nothing if we don't go and beat Sheffield United on Sunday. We have to put a run of results together. Somehow, despite our best efforts, mate, we can still finish 6th, which is quite remarkable. It just goes to show what the other teams have been like us, in and around us. But here he is.
Well, Alex,
what a day.
How you doing, Steve?
did you go today?
Did I go today?
Yeah.
Did he go to the
Yeah,
game?
of course he did.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, great scenes at the end, but we did get away with it. You know, we did get away with it.
I love seeing you, Steve. I just want to say that. I love
We
seeing
got
you.
away with it, but instead, I don't want to focus on the negatives too much. But we can't ignore them. I've said loads of times, it's not sustainable.
Alex, what
Not
did you
sustainable.
think? What did you think?
Get a badge in.
Alex, what did you think? No, honestly, what did you think?
I thought I saw a team that fought for the badge,
Never
mate.
seen anything like it in my life.
It's a good game of
How long have you
basketball.
been following Chelsea, Steve?
1971.
Yeah.
And you've never seen anything like it?
I was so embarrassed at half time in
Yeah.
my life. What did you think?
But do you know what, it's textbook Chelsea, though, isn't it? You know exactly what's going to happen. We're 2-0 up and cruising in a game, right? We then can't control a game and see it out, and we make a ridiculous individual defensive mistake. They come back into the game, and then we just completely collapse. That second goal, by the way, from a defensive point of view, is absolutely embarrassing. There is 6 Chelsea players in the box, right? Cucurella, the left back, is in the right back position. You've got 5 other players in the box picking up no one, and there's 2 United players at the back stick with a fucking free header. That shit's not good enough, and then we're getting hit on the break and the transition and the counter every single fucking time.
What we need to do, guys, we've got to be more positive. But how can you be positive?
It's not positive because it got.
Come on, Steve.
No,
You're telling me we can't be positive after that?
No. Before that, I'm positive all the way through. You know, I said to you after Christmas, I said to you, you have to be positive. But after that, I mean, unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's just.
Did you cry? Did you cry?
I was a bit emotional.
I cried, mate. I cried.
Cole Palmer he's got to be. Did you? So as a football fan, and an old fella, Man City are the best side I've ever seen playing the Premiership, and I've got to say that. And I'm a football fan, and I see them play last night. But that Cole Palmer is different, Toffee. He's different, Toffee.
He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
We've seen Joe Cole, we've seen Eden Hazard, and that boy.
Rest in peace to Ray Wilkins as well, by the way.
Yes, yeah, but that Cole Palmer is different, Toffee, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's different, Toffee.
He's top
He's
notch.
just, and I don't mean to. I mean, I just as, and I've not had too much to drink tonight, you know. So, and you're looking good. Yeah. He's been in Dubai, isn't he?
Yeah. He's
you haven't you?
Himself, yeah.
Sunning yourself. Yeah. All the clicks. If you click on that, it's, you know, like, get yourself over there, my old son.
Yeah.
I love Chelsea, and I love Chelsea, and I mean it's all kicking off over here now, zigga zagga. But you guys give great stuff, you know, like commentary and all that. But that's unbelievable tonight. Yeah. It was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Anyway,
always a pleasure, Steve.
I'm driving home. It's 5 and drive.
5 and drive. That's the mantra.
And what we'd like you to do is in the close season, like the Americans say, we want you to come down to Andover.
Yeah.
And do a podcast with all the old boys in Andover.
Will
that be all right?
For that?
Yeah, now a little club. We've got a lovely little club. Would you do that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and put my number in there, yeah?
But yeah, I mean, like, I think, back to I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, like, I think, like, we massively lack, I think still this team lacks coaching, lacks a structure, lacks an identity, lacks leadership, authority, all these things, because no one really knows what their job is on the pitch. Like, how it's so easy to play for in a transition, how we're conceding so many goals. Like, yes, it's a positive we've done those things, but I just can't help but feel like we can't keep getting away with this. We did to Man United what they've been doing all season, not playing well and then robbing games at the end. It's not sustainable, but I'm absolutely delighted. Couldn't have done it against a more deserving team. Cannot stand United, and to do them at their own game is just that little bit sweeter. But we do have to do better, mate. We have to push on. Pochettino needs to improve still as well. In-game management I thought was poor. Waiting until we went 3-2 down to make any changes and try and do anything. That shit needs to change. He needs to do better as well. But don't underestimate how big a result this is for everyone involved at the club. But I mean, yeah, fuck me, football, man. Imagine not liking football. Imagine if you were those people that left early today, by the way. That is why you don't leave a game early and you always stay to the end, no matter how the team is doing. You always stay to the end because you never know what's going to fucking happen.